Good morning, everyone. It's early Saturday morning here, Prince George, British Columbia. General Hand Grenade, welcome. I'm not taking you to the war room today. I'm going to JB's house today. We're going to play on that big map. If you've seen that game that I had there a while back, Remembrance Day game, that's on his map, and it's huge. It's like 99 inches wide and 99 by 45, I think. And I was playing the Allies by myself, and so like, fuck, I must have made like 100 laps around that thing because you can't reach across the table, right? You gotta walk over there and play the Russians, and you know where to move your pieces even. And so, yeah, I just do laps after laps, and then I just sit down and okay, I'm finished. Oh, jeez, I gotta get up again. But anyway, it's fun. It's really neat playing on a table that big, and I'm gonna take my victory in cities over the Ebard cities victory in. Geez, it's early in the morning. Sorry. Anyway, I'm taking those cities over there. I've got the large set. We're going to put them on his board. He wants to see what they look like on his board, getting the large ones, because I think he's thinking of getting a set, and so he wants to take a look, see if he should get the big ones or the small ones. My sense is that he's going to get the big ones because his board is huge. Like it feels like twice as big as mine. I played on his, and then I came home, and it felt like I was playing on a little toy board after that. Even though my board's bigger than the regular board, it's 13% larger than the regular board that you get out of the box. So what else do we got going on here? I wanted to make an update video because there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about for sure. One is a new guy. He's fairly new to Access and Allies.org, and he started a thread a while back. He wanted to build a new table for him and his son. His son is 14 years old, and they started playing in 1941 a couple years ago, and they love the game. So he wanted to not just buy his son a Global 40 game, but he built a whole table and everything. And I just watched the video this morning. He sent me a private message because him and I have been talking a bit back and forth about some of the things he was asking for my advice on filming and stuff. And I was happy to give it to him, as I am to anybody if anybody contacts me. But he he was so excited about it. He couldn't wait for Christmas. It was supposed to be his son's Christmas present, but they started playing it on Thanksgiving, and it's really cool though. You got to see this board, and he's not quite finished it yet. And I like what he's doing there. He's got a whole bunch of different options around the table of where he keeps his pieces, like piece trays and stuff like that. So he's trying a whole bunch of different ways, and he's just leaving it like that. Okay, I really like this one, so he'll break it down to one certain one, and then that's what he'll do from now on. But his name is Scipio, and he made a video, and he might make more videos. I guess it depends, but I think he did a really good job. His camera work was really good, and he spoke clearly, and he was well spoken. So I'm going to leave a link in the description box below the video so that you can go there and you can check out his video too. He did make a post on accessanallies.org saying where to go for it, but I'm going to leave a link as well for you to go and check that out. I was his first subscriber this morning. Watched it before I even got out of bed. I took my laptop to bed last night because I was watching a video, and I was tired. I had a long work week, and so I woke up this morning and there was a message there, and I clicked on it, and there was this video, and I couldn't stop watching it because it was really good. Like I was just going to check it out for a second and then get up, but I ended up lingering for a while and watching Scipio's video. So anyway, check that out. You're really going to like his board. It looks really cool. So what else we got going on? I guess I won a contest. I didn't need to. My friend Sire Blood there down in LA, he had a contest for his 500 subscribers, like I did when I had 500 subscribers. So congratulations to him. I can't think of anybody that's more deserving of having more people subscribe to him. Like I was one of his early subscribers, and he what he does is great. And I got to tell you, like. He sent me a text message the other day with his new customization, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. All I can tell when I texted him back, I said, "You magnificent bastard." Like you gotta see this thing. It's so cool. It had to be a video though. It couldn't just be a picture, and you'll see what I mean when he rolls it out. It's pretty cool. But anyway, that's the thing about him. He doesn't just he makes things from scratch. You know what I mean? And this thing is something that is unique and it's made from scratch, and that's why we all love his customizations is because of the fact that they're made from scratch. They're not just like me. My idea of a customization is buying something from him or historical board gaming or a young grasshopper or Wartorn or something, right? That's my idea of a customization. You know, using a coaster for a mobilization zone. Whereas him, you know, like he needs some money. He's not going to go out and buy money. He's going to make money, right? So anyway, his stuff is good. And so his contest, he had two prizes. One was $100 at historical board gaming, and one was his painted pieces, the Africa core. And I all you had to do was make a comment on his video, and I told him, you know, congratulations, don't give me the prize. I don't want you to give me a prize because I don't want people to think that it was rigged or something, right? Because we were partners, and so he he threw my name in the hat anyway, and he pulls my name, and then won the pieces, and that's really neat, though. You know, like I'll take it because his work is so good, his painting work and everything, and I'm really excited about getting the Africa core pieces. He mailed them the other day, so I should probably get him this upcoming week here. Um, that'll be great. I don't have any painted pieces, and so I'm really looking forward to getting his Africa core pieces. He doesn't really use them much anymore because all his pieces are painted, and people were. I forgot to turn my phone off. That was Doug from Historical Board Game. We just got off the phone a couple minutes ago. I'll tell you that in a minute. About that in a minute. Yeah, Sorry Blood. Yeah, he paints up all his pieces, and so I guess they kind of looked a little bit like the British pieces, and so people were confusing them, and so he just uses his regular German pieces down in Africa. For me, it won't be a problem because my pieces are not painted, and so the only painted pieces on the board will be the Africa core pieces. And so that's what. But hopefully that doesn't inspire me to paint my pieces because, geez, that's a long project. And mm, anyway, thank you very much to Blood, and congratulations, buddy, on your 500 subscribers. I know you'll be up to 1,000 before you know it. Um, what else? Who else is Young Grasshopper? Um, I spoke to him, I think, about a week ago. I think it was last weekend um, on the phone. We talked for a little while. He's doing really well. Us, I talked to him a bit lately, and so last weekend was the first time I talked to him that he sounded really good. And it's he talked a lot about it in his recent videos, especially the one where he talked about um, deleting all his videos. And I told him I was sad to see them go because those videos helped me through a difficult time when I was recovering from surgery, having my kidney removed. I had a cancerous tumor in my kidney. So that really was a big help to me. I couldn't do much, right? I couldn't hardly move, and I was so sick of TV. So I watched his videos, and I became a better Access and Allies player. And it also inspired me um, to make my own videos. And it's been just over a year now that I started making videos. I looked at my first video the other day just to see, because I knew it had been about a year, and it was almost exactly a year to the day. It was last November that I started. Anyway, so he's the reason why I started doing this, and so I was sad to see his videos go, as were a lot of you, I'm sure. But we talked about it, and it's also very liberating for him because, um, as I can attest to, and as any of the other YouTubers can attest to, it's really hard to come up with things to make videos about. Um, and you look back at your old videos and you thought, I shouldn't have said that, or I should have done this, you know, I should have done this with the lighting, or I should have, you know, I should have mentioned this other thing. I forgot to mention that. But when you wipe the slate clean, then you've got all kinds of things that you can make videos out of, you know, like all those things I should have done this. Well, you can go and do that now. And he's got a good start already. He's got his videos on War Room. Larry Harris's new game. But he's starting with Anniversary, which is really cool because uh, there's not really many Anniversary videos out there. Jonathan Meyer's making some night or not, some Anniversary edition videos with strategy, and but Young Grasshopper is starting from scratch. Like he started with the unboxing, and he's gonna be a total package where he teaches you the game right from scratch. And that's good because I've never played the game. Even though I bought the game, I still haven't had an opportunity to play it. So looks like I'm not going to have to read the rule book because he does such a good job with explaining how to play Axis and Allies and explaining the rules that now I can just watch his videos and I won't have to read the rule book. Hang on a second. It's still dark outside. That's how early it is here. Of course, I live way up north too, so um, longer nights now, right? I get off work at 3:30 and it's almost dark by then in the afternoon. Uh, so anyway, but he's doing well. Um, him and his wife just lost one of their dogs recently, and I send my condolences to them. I think most of us have been through something like that before, where we have a beloved pet that passes away. And I had a dog last year, Nikki. She was like a shadow. Everywhere I turned, there she was, right? We'd go out to the cabin, just the two of us together. And I remember one time a friend was supposed to come out there, and they didn't. And I brought these filet mignon, like with the bacon wrapped around them and everything, these steaks, right? And my friend couldn't make it all of a sudden, so I had these two steaks, and they weren't refrigerated or anything, and so I had to cook both of them. So me and my dog sat down and we had filet mignon. She just looked at me. Are you serious? Usually I just get the scraps. I get the bacon too. But anyway, she was 17 years old, and she lost her life last year, and I know how difficult it is, and so my heart goes out to both of them right now. And as soon as he said that in one of his videos, my heart just sank. And um, but yeah, it's great that he's doing better now, and that he's got lots of content that he can make. I can't wait to see the kind of videos he comes out with. And plus, like I don't want to go back and watch the same videos again, but now I can watch new videos from Young Grasshopper on strategy and on all kinds of other things. So I was lucky enough, like most of you, to have been able to watch all the old videos. I don't need those old videos anymore. I can watch the new ones. So I'm really excited about that. What else? Oh, Doug, yeah. Doug he just sent me an order. That's what the little bling was a little while ago. I didn't even order anything, but I told you recently about the complexes that is coming out. They're a set of complexes. There's 49 in a set, and there's majors and minors, and and they're all color coded. Like the French ones are blue, and the German ones are black, and like they all come in the colors that your armies come in. And so you're going to have enough so that like if you take over somebody else's complex, you can replace theirs with yours, take their color off and put your color on. I made sure that there was going to be enough of those for that. That was my contribution, was to tell him how many, because he doesn't play Global 40 with much, hardly ever. So, and I play it all the time. So and plus I've been doing that for a while. I've had complexes like those ones that from historical board gaming that I got off of Shapeways, and I've been doing that where I've been replacing them. So I didn't have them all painted, like I had them all white to begin with, right? And so then I painted half of them or whatever, and then okay, well, I'm going to need a few more Italian ones, right? So I paint a couple more Italian ones, and then realize I need play a game, and I didn't quite have enough British ones this time. So then I paint another British one. And so you should have enough complexes to play the whole game and to do that, to keep switching like that. Um, and so that'll be neat. And I think, what did we say? There were $24.95 for a set, but that's actually a really good deal because there's three different sizes of complexes. And when we were talking about it, him and I over the phone a while back, He thought I meant the small one and the medium one. No, then I did a video and it was the small one and the big one, right? So he gave me the price for the small one and the medium, and I said, "Oh no, is that going to be a problem?" After he seen my video, he goes, "No, no, I'll still do it for the same price." So you're actually getting a really good deal. So you could buy these complexes by themselves, or you could buy a set of them for a globe of 40. There would be 49 of them, and they're just what you need, exactly the amount you need. And even if you have a set of the gray ones, like they come in the Axis and Allies Anniversary Edition or something like that, you might want to get these anyway because these are so much cooler, um, and definitely better than those little gray cardboard things that you get out of the box for sure. So he just sent me two sets of them. One's for me, and one is for a lucky contest winner. So I had a couple of contest winners from the last video that I made about historical board gaming with the markers, the fuel gauge markers. And I sent a couple of sets of those and a bunch of other markers in there. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I threw a couple extra things in for both guys that won the contest. And they should be getting those. I think I mailed them Monday. I'm guessing they'll be there uh, probably by Wednesday at the very latest. It's hard to predict in when you get down in December here because the volume of mail is a lot more, right? With people mailing each other stuff for Christmas and things like that. But they definitely should get their stuff this week, and so they were the contest winners. And the next contest winners, and I expect that to happen in about a week, because Doug sent them an express mail. He wanted me to get them out quickly. They're not on his site yet. He said they'll be out in about a week to 10 days. And so he wanted me to get a set of them around about the same time that he was putting them on his site so that I could do a video and give a free set, and that would kind of be the launch of them, right? So they might be on his channel a day or two before or a day or two after I do this video about the complexes. And so if you're in the States, you'll probably be able to get them for Christmas. Otherwise, if you're outside, then you might get there just after Christmas. I don't know. Depends. Like in Canada, I know it takes about a week at the border. So if I'm getting a normal order from them, like the normal delivery charge, not the kicked up rate, it's 2 or 3 times more, the express rate, it takes about 2 weeks for me to get them, and that's in northern British Columbia. So like they'll go to Toronto first. So if you're in Toronto, then you can get those probably 10 days at the latest, whereas me, it takes about 2 weeks. So anyway, so those complexes, watch for that. Last time he sent me the order with the fuel gauge markers, and it took 8 days to get here. So 8 days from now, that's when we're making a new video, and they're going to be on the complexes. What else have we got going on? That's just about it, you know. There was just a couple of things that I wanted to mention, especially that video and the complexes, and a shout out to my buddies, Sire Blood and Young Grasshopper. Oh, I know, there was one more thing. I was racking my brains here. Wartorn and his flight stands. Wartorn swore he'd never make a video, right? So he's made 4 of them now. After this first video that he made in his first video, I'm never making another one. This is the only way. And then Big E started bugging him, and now he's got 4 videos, right? But they're all on his customizations to do with his flight stands. And the last one yesterday was on magnetizing carriers. And I encourage you to go see these videos because the rest of us, we love doing this. It's a hobby to us and stuff. But he's really good at it. I'm telling you, you watch his videos and they're only a couple of minutes long, and he shows you exactly how he made his flight stands and stuff, and how he magnetized his carriers yesterday. That was a really neat trick how he did that. I mean, like you could guess, like he's just putting a magnet in, but how he oriented the magnet was really neat. So on YouTube, his name is Absolutely Wartorn. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description box of this video too. Um, oh, I know one more thing. It's the Christmas video that I put out there last weekend. That took me a whole day and night to do. I put some map files on there. Some people have been asking me about other maps too, specifically the anniversary map and the 1914 map. One of them I put in the description box with the other map files, and I'll put the other one in as this one's uploading too. So you'll be able to go and get a few different versions of the Global 40 map from the Christmas video, or you can get the 1914 map. That's Imperious Leader's map. His map, like the out of box map, was 32 by 32. I made it 42 by 42, and that's plenty of room. Um, excuse me. You could make it huge if you wanted to, but then how are you going to reach across it, right? Um, so 42 by 42 was just perfect. You had lots of room in Europe, and you need room too because you can fit, like sometimes you can get two or three armies in the same. I don't mean two or three stacks. I mean two or three different armies, different colors, in the same occupying the same space because of the rules of that game. So it's good to have that extra room in there. And the other is Imperious Leaders Anniversary Map. Um, People have been talking this week about their boards and how they're warped. I haven't opened my box for a while, so I'm a little scared to open it. But anyway, their boards are getting warped, and I guess it depends on the change of humidity from where they pack them, like where they constructed the boards, which is probably China, and the humidity for where you live, and that warps them. And apparently, if you put a bunch of books on them, that might work. Like weigh them down for a while. That might work to flatten them out. But anyway, Imperious Leader made a map, and it looks just like that map. I think. I mean, I haven't studied it or anything, but Wartorn said that he has that map, and he says it's really good. So I'll put that one in the description box in the map files on the Christmas video. So there's a few choices there. I'll take a look and see if Imperious Leader's got a 1942 map too. If he does, I'll throw that in there as well. So there's all those map files that you can use instead of using the boards from out of the box. But if you haven't checked out that Christmas video, I encourage you to do that because it worked out really well. Like down in the description box below the video, there's in blue there's numbers in there. Like it could be 1027 or something. You click on that and it takes you to exactly 1027 in the video. So you don't have to watch the whole hour and 40 something minute video to find out what you want. Like you can just read the description box or whoever, like your family, you can send them there and say I want number 7, and they can just look down. Okay, number 7. They click on the blue number and it takes them exactly to where they need to be in the video. Because I mean your grandparents might not want to watch a whole general handwriting video. As entertaining as I am, um, they might not want to watch the whole video, so they only need to watch that little portion of it, and then they know what they're looking for and they know where to get it and everything. Unless your grandparents finally wildly entertaining and they want to subscribe, I mean that'd be cool too. And then one day you show up at their house and they, sit down, Sonny, let's play a game, you know. And you sit down, and they proceed to kick your ass without a bid or anything. They let you play the Axis, and you know they got Wartorn's flight stands, and they got the cool map, and you know they got E-Bar's Victory Cities and all that shit on there, and they beat the crap out of you, and you've got to learn to know the rules, and you've got to use them to your advantage. You grab a pipes in, right? If that happens, please let me know, okay? Because I want to go to their house and I want to make a video of it. I promise, wherever they live in the world, I will go to your grandparents' house and make a video if they become my subscribers and they kick your ass in a game of Axis and Allies Global 40, okay? Without you knowing about it. Okay, anyway, that's about all I got today. So yeah, check out that Christmas video. Definitely go out, check out Scipio's new table. Watch for Young Grasshopper's new videos. Congratulations, Sire Blood. Those complexes are coming in a week, and I'll see you in about an hour, JB. Hopefully you got the table set up. Take care, everyone. General Hand Grenade out.